apologies if I seem pissed off in this video. It's because I had to record it 3 fucking billion times because the software kept on fucking up, but that's fine. Let's do it again. Today I am excited to be starting a new project, which is kind of crazy, but I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to kitbash an entire army from scratch. Why? Because I have these spider guys, which are from the Red Harvest Warcry box. I think they're called Tarantulas Brood. And I've also been seeing a lot of people kitbashing the Spider Rider kit, and sort of repositioning the legs of the spiders to make them look a lot more dynamic and realistic. And I just really want to try that myself. And because I've got these spider guys, and because these spider guys look so cool, I want to make a spider army. But I don't just want to turn the spider guys into like goblin spider riders, because goblins are totally not my thing. So first things first, I have to decide which army to pick. I started playing Age of Sigmar before 40k, so I currently only have one 40k army, which is Tyranids, but I really don't want to be adding to my already growing 4 AOS armies. So I'm just going to stick to 40k for this one. Thematically, if I'm going to be smashing a bunch of random shit together, I should probably turn to chaos. But I had a look and I wasn't really vibing with any of the armies aesthetically. I know I'm creating my own aesthetic, that's the whole point, but I don't want to make it too confusing for my opponents which unit is meant to represent which. I want the kit bashers to be believable for the unit that I'm playing it as. So if I didn't choose a chaos army, which army did I choose? Drukhari! I've never really looked at 40k lore before, but when I was researching these guys, I discovered they would be perfect for my random mismatched ragtag crew. I like body horror. And these guys are, yeah, they're pretty horrific. I would recommend you head over to the Grimdark Narrator if you want to hear the full story. But from what I gathered, they're basically Eldari who went insane because fully automated luxury communism left them with too much free time. Let me explain myself. So the Eldari are a race of elf-like creatures who live for hundreds of years, and they grew so technologically advanced that they didn't have to work anymore. So all of their basic needs were met, and they could just dick about all the time. And I can imagine playing Call of Duty for 300 years gets a little bit boring. So they turned to decadent pleasures and became insolent, immoral creatures, always chasing the next high. Of course, their society started to crumble, become violent, and this chaos caused the demon Slanesh to be born, who started devouring their souls, as you do if you're a chaos demon god. And now they have to harvest souls of their own to try and prolong their own lives. Yeah. So, gameplay-wise, there are 3 sub-factions, but the one I'm most interested in is called Homunculus Covens. They have a very mad scientist energy. They're described as flesh sculptors, connoisseurs of pain and torture. So as you can imagine, their models do reflect that. I think they're going to be perfect for splicing together a bunch of random shit. So now I've covered that, I just want to mention some other sets that I'll probably end up splicing into this mishmash army. It won't all be spider guys, although that is gonna be probably a large part of it. I watched one of Kirioth's videos where he was looking at Malifaux models. I've kind of dabbled in quite a few tabletop games now, but Malifaux is not one of them, so I have no idea what these factions really mean. And I've had a look at a lot of the models, and I don't understand like what separates the factions out, because yeah, I mean, okay, they're all so different. I don't understand. There's like robots and guys in hats with guns, and then also people whose like faces are falling off, and like bears, and there's a guy with a pumpkin on his head, and then also a bear, but then also like a sexy woman. And like, how are these two things in the same faction? I'm sure to people who play Malifaux it's not all that complicated, but I'm probably never going to play this game. But there are some sick models. I love some of these models. They look really cool, but they are a bit on the pricey side. So we'll see if I end up adding any of this into the army. But if I was ever going to buy any Malifaux stuff, it would be now. Well, thank you for listening to me ramble. Hopefully I'll be posting a follow-up video in the next few weeks. So make sure to subscribe and follow along with my Kitbash journey. Give me a like if you liked it, and comment below if you can think of any Warhammer or otherwise models that I should use in the army. See you next time. Bye.